Morning. So today on U.S. News, it's saying that Kamala Harris, Camel Toe Harris, as I call her, would be the worst thing America has had in a president since any presidency ever was elected for president. I don't know. Is Trump the answer? He's our best answer at the moment. Look who's running. But to think about it, why hasn't Kamala Harris, as vice president, she has the authority and the power, signed an executive order to remove Biden out of office 3 years ago when the guy couldn't even walk and was falling upstairs to climb that plane because his health was deteriorating? Why didn't she remove him and revoke their amendment where they can? Because in articles of organizations that they have in Congress is that the vice president can remove the standing president if by any chance they can't represent America due to health issues or mental issues. Like the guy was getting dementia, like they don't even tell you what's wrong with him. Oh, he just went in for brain surgery. Oh, he did this. Oh, he's sleeping. Like, I don't know, people. So I'm going live today to see what we could discuss, where we stand, and what do you people think? I'm not having my cup of Joe this morning. I like Folgers dark silk with French vanilla. Good morning. Morning, morning, buddy. So I was saying, what are we gonna do with Camel Toe Harris? Why hasn't she removed Biden for his mental institutional brain problems he's been having? You know, what standing president falls up the stairs? You know, a couple of years ago, you seen him on the plane climbing the stairs, falling. How come she hasn't revoked to remove him as standing president because of health issues or mental capacity of having a brain because he don't even know where the hell he is? Why hasn't she done that? Why hasn't she closed the borders? Why hasn't she lowered inflation? Why hasn't she tried to come up with any reason to do anything to help the citizens here in America, all over the world? Her answer is, I'm not Biden. So I don't know. She has every power and authority to remove Biden and make herself president. Why hasn't she done that? Cashed a cycle. You cashed in a bike? You sold a bike? So I was reading on the New York Post, the U.S. News, what Kamala Harris has done, and they said she would be the worst president ever elected if she were to win. I don't think Trump's the answer, but he's our best answer versus who we have now and who we been having. So I don't know. But good morning. How's the missus, man? You guys doing okay over there? Welcome on. So we were debating on what Kamala Harris has actually done for the country in the 4 years that she's been hiding behind Joe Biden, and why hasn't she removed Biden? Because she has the authority to. Biden crashed, wiped out that bike. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Yeah, no. So she has the power to remove the standing president as vice president. She go to Congress and impeach him and say, no, he has to step down. He's no longer capable to represent America. She hasn't done that, so she failed there. She failed to close the borders. She failed there. Like it's all for the poor. I have no idea. They want to give tax breaks to the middle class, but yet Trump already did that, and it's still there. What tax breaks are they going to give us? They want to raise taxes. That's what the Democrats are going to do, and say it's to help the middle class. Yeah, okay. And then she says that all the manufacturing jobs are gone because of Bush. I mean, of Trump. But if you look back when Bush was in power, he lost the more. Barack Obama created more manufacturing jobs than Bush. Trump created more manufacturing jobs than any standing president when he was in power. Another surgery, just don't know when, but she's feeling. I don't know why my comments go good. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's a good thing to hear, my man. But yeah, so why hasn't she revoked Biden out of power? If she had anything to stand for, or even had the balls to be the president, why wouldn't she do that? So they could always blame it was Biden. It wasn't Kamala. You know, Kamala's not the brightest Democrat, or the brightest person here. You know, she's not the sharpest tool in the shed that the Democratic Party has. Why would they make her the leading why wouldn't they make her the leading representative to be the president out of all the Democrats? Why her? Oh, she's a female. She's black, or she might say she's Indian and Spanish now. Who knows what the hell kind of race she says she is at this point? She changes it every day with her fake accents. Um, you know what? Why would they make her? Because they want the votes. Oh, they're gonna the black because the black race and the white race make up the most population in America before open borders. Now we don't know what's going on, but if they could get the black people to vote for Kamala Harris because she's the first leading white uh, girl president, black president, that's what they're doing for votes, swing votes. That's what they want. But it's not favorable because the black population aren't retarded. They're not dumb. They see right through that. No, she said that she was Indian. She was on TV saying she's part Indian, so that's not true. She was on a TV show. It was an Indian broadcast show, and she says I am Native Indian as well. So she said that she was Indian, and now she's talking like she's Spanish. Like it's just a front. It's a fake. Tell me three good things that Kamala. Two. Give me two good things that she has done since she was vice president that helped the American people, not the foreigners. Helped the American people, the ones us that float the bills here in America. The middle class pays for the whole country. Well, she said she was Hispanic, that she was representing the Hispanic with her fake accent. But give me two good things that Kamala Harris done. Damn button pusher and a pen swiper. You know, if they want to help the American people, they should pass a bill that would grant every American citizen money. If they could send billions out to Ukraine, billions out to China, billions out to Russia, billions out to Afghanistan, why can't they do that for the American people who always pays back? Why can't they do that? Why can't she come out and say, I'm going to pass a bill for $2 trillion and we're going to put money into everybody's bank account? Even the poor, even the rich, everybody. Why not? They could send money overseas like it was nothing. Why can't they help the American people, especially in the inflation market? You know, you got to understand the inflation is due to everyday costs. You know, your property tax go up, your electric bill goes up, your water bill goes up, everything goes up. So this chocolate piece of plastic goes up. You know, the wrapper goes up, so they have to raise the prices. Are they price gouging on top of it? Of course, they're benefiting, prophesizing. But why don't the government help give back the people? Why don't they open up the national reserves instead of selling it to China? Our fuel, our crude oil that makes fuel and gasoline. Why don't they open up the reserves and stop selling it for pennies to China, which they've been doing? Over 70% of our national reserve is gone that Trump had drilled. Gone. Why wouldn't they use that to help the people by dropping our fuel prices? No, they can't do that. Now we have a mayor in New York City taking foreign aid money and putting it in his campaign into his own pocket. The mayor of New York, Democrat. I just saw um, they spent 17 million. The government 17 million within Congress to hush money for sexual assault within our government. 17 million taxpayers' money. Trump paid out of his pocket that fake hush money, but the government used our money to shut people up because he was taking money from a foreign country. Yeah, it's on the news. The mayor of New York City. You know, it's all corrupt. The government's corrupt. Period. YouTube ain't gonna like that because they taking money. They shut me up and silenced me for a week and gave me a strike because I talked about COVID. We're not allowed to talk about COVID. YouTube don't like that. Why? I didn't lie about COVID. I didn't fabricate no bullcrap about COVID. I stated simple, basic facts that everybody in the world knows. Nope, strike, ban. I couldn't upload a video. I couldn't comment. I couldn't do a short video. I couldn't do anything. COVID just, YouTube just shut me up for a whole week. Not only that, my family members, friends, and subscribers who I consider family members today, they're not allowed to comment on some of my videos. They don't get the notification we're going live. We used to get 4, 5, 2, 300 people on at once. We're down to 10, 20, 18, 11, 3. That's all. YouTube's shortening the expansion of our channel because I put hashtags to Russia, Paris, London, France, Germany, Italy, Rome, England, UK, Canada. They see that I'm trying to unite around the world and get to know people and what's going on in their countries. And they don't want that either, YouTube. They want to do stupid trending dance videos and shit to keep the people's minds occupied on rubbish. Little girls shaking their boobies. That's what YouTube wants to promote. Not facts. Not us talking about what's really going on within the government who are crooked. No matter what party, Republican, Democrat, they're crooked. Period. Politicians only make 170,000 a year. How are they worth 25, 50 million, $100 million? How's Pelosi getting $200 million? How? $200 million. Even though that bitch was in office for 50 years, due to salary, that's $5 million. $15 million. That's if she saved every penny and didn't buy anything in all her years at $170,000 a year. So you do the math. Oh, they get paid to watch to be on commercials. You mean they're paying a news media outlet firm platform to hide it, their cover up their conspiracies and their corruption, and then white flag it and sugarcoat it. That's what's been going on. Disney owns ABC. You've seen what happened with the moderators on ABC against Kamala Harris and Kamala. Let me not pronounce that camel toe's name wrong. I'll get in trouble. Kamala. Okay. Her and Trump. She had an earpiece on, being fed what to say. Had a hair covering it. That's interference. If you can't hold a conversation like we are right now without being told what to say, that is interference. Why ain't that being brought up anymore? Under the rug. All right. ABC, how come they're not being boycotted with Disney because Disney owns them for interference, election interference? How come the American people, okay, are allowing all this craziness? Don't they realize that the American people are the ones who hold power in the country, not the government? It's up to us. We can never unite. That's what YouTube don't like when I speak about uniting. Mm-mm. Can't do that. Can't go up against a foreign country. Can't go up against your own government. You can't do anything. No. You'll be found dead, disappeared, overdosed. It's corruption. YouTube banned my channel for COVID when I spoke simple facts. I didn't lie. I didn't fabricate the truth. I didn't do anything. Got a strike on my channel against medical guidelines. What? Because I'm not Dr. Fauci that I cannot. Oh, I can't say his name either. Sorry. Like, it's crazy, people. So if you guys are all new to the channel, welcome on to Ultra 24. We created this channel not too long ago. Within 3 months or 4 months now, we have this channel. We got 1,150 subscribers, family members, and friends that come from all over the world. We discuss anything here. But we can't discuss COVID because YouTube is a kiss ass to the Democratic Party who does not want you to speak about COVID. Mm-mm. Or the mail-in ballots. Oh, they don't want you to talk about that either. Mm-mm. Or how about you do not need ID, people, to vote today? Isn't that amazing? You put that into law when you open up the borders. Doesn't that give you any sense? That they could use Jose Gonzalez. If you're a Jose Gonzalez out there, I'm sorry for using your name, but how many Jose Gonzalez's are going to vote this year for Kamala? Maybe 10 million? Like, come on. It's simple, man. It's they don't want you to say that it's rigged. They don't want you to say that they cheat, that it's fake. They don't want you to say any of that. They don't want you to speak the truth. You're not even allowed to have your own opinion today in today's society. But you can have an opinion on changing your transgender. You could be like, oh, I identify as a cow today. Moo. And if you don't identify with me that I'm a cow, you're racist, homophobic, biphobic, transphobic, this phobic, that phobic. Mental. That's what this is. That's because the American citizens who watch YouTube, I'm one, but I just pass. They want to see stupid daddy do it and see little girls jumping around. That's all they want. That's what they want to keep the population in America focused on. Outside the political, it's just a nightmare. When is the country going to wake up? When? Sorry, I'm getting alerts. See? Another subscriber saying they're not getting a notification I'm live. They got it on their friend's phone that I'm live. Welcome on. You are speaking about COVID right now. Jose Gonzalez is a name that came from Europe, so the American can absolutely have that name. Just say what you mean. So what I mean is they could use any random name they want. Okay, how about Felipe Joe Schmo? Like, they could use any name they want. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm speaking about COVID, but I'm not speaking details of COVID. I just said the name COVID. But you can't go into detail of COVID. That's the difference. Jose Gonzalez. How many Jose Gonzalez's are there going to be? How many Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeers are going to be? Like, you get the point of what I'm trying to say, though. They could use any name multiple times. They could just print it out, mail it in with just a name. No ID behind the name. That is what I'm saying. You need a damn ID to get a library card in America. You can't go to a library, a public library, and just be like, oh, I want to rent a book without an ID. But you can vote for the national country's president to lead America. You don't need an ID to vote. Like, that's crazy. You can open borders. Do you know that you all pay federal tax? And what do you pay federal tax for? Do you even know? One of the clauses in the stipulation that they signed to the Congress that they would represent America and work for America if they do certain things. This is why they want money out of your taxes. It's called federal tax. One is to be secured with borders, so we can't have an invasion within or abroad to enter America. They failed that. They breached the contract that they signed into law back when the feds came out. But people still pay their federal tax. I want my tax money back. because they failed. Good luck doing that. It's sad. It's sad. So yeah, YouTube is blocking us. It's amazing. Why? I don't know. Hey, let me show you. You want to see what comes up on my device? Let me show you. Let me scroll back. I'm on YouTube. Well, Godsmack's good. I like Godsmack. Well, but today it don't have it. Last night it did. It had nothing but dance videos and like just dumb stuff, like grown-ups, just grown people, people my age, people older than me, doing the same trend dance to a stupid song. Makes no sense. That's what YouTube pushes out. That's why they're getting 100,000 views, because people want to see grown men dance. But on the flip side of that, it's all about little kids. It's crazy. You don't see in China them promoting on their TikTok, girls. You know, what is that other one? They should be holding like a G string or something. Next thing you know, is a quick flash of her in it. They don't show that in China. Why? Because they don't want their people stupid. They want their people smart. That's why they're leading in technology. That America don't want to say that, but think about it. China has Samsung. China has this. China has that. All your TVs, your microwaves, your refrigerators, all this. It's not about manufacturing. It's cheaper there. It's about the make of it, the design, the technology. That's because on their TikTok, they're teaching education nonstop. They're smartening their people. In America, look at me, I got boobies. And everybody thumbs up this, that, this. It's crazy. That's why America is the way it is today. Fucked up. Sorry to say it bluntly, but that's what it is. But the tag or whatever the hell you call it on the thumbnail, were you better off 5 years ago versus today? I'm waiting for somebody to answer that because I know the hell me and my family ain't. I know and hell my neighbors ain't. I know when I go to the grocery store, I see people shaking their head. They can't even afford a damn piece of steak anymore. Is it the farmers price gouging their meat? Hell yeah, because now it costs more to feed them. That makes no sense to me, but that's the way it works. But are you better off today than you were 4 years ago? And of course, that's there. Don't smoke, people. It's really bad for you. That's another thing. American politicians care for the people. Stop taking endorsements from Philip Morris and the rest of the tobacco companies and shut down tobacco. Yeah, it's going to suck for us smokers, but if we don't get it no more, we won't be dying from it no more. It's all about money and population control because cigarettes are the leading cause of death today, but now they can't compare it yet because the statistics aren't showing yet. They're not showing you the statistics on the fentanyl overdoses. They're not showing you that. So we don't know what the leading cause of death in America is today. But before fentanyl was cancer from cigarettes. If it's not smoke, it's really bad. My mother got me them smoking. See, everything's a struggle. It sure is. And in Canada, it's people are telling me in Canada, you go to the grocery store, it costs you like $10 for a bottle of water. Like that's crazy. Not exactly, but you got the idea what I'm saying. You're from Canada. Tell me how much does it cost you to go to the store and go food shopping? How much is a box of cereal? Here in America, it used to be $3. Now it's 7. So it went up $4. Eggs used to be $1.99. Now they're $5.99 for 12 eggs. Gotcha. Sorry about that. That's because I had to get a lighter for my cancer stick. But yeah, I said this cereal used to be $3, $4 a box. Now it's like 7. Eggs used to be $1.99 and now 5.99. How much is it in Canada for 12 eggs, a dozen of eggs? But now you got to think, why is it the price is going up? Because the electric is up, the gas is up. You know, they got to keep those birds warm. Water's up. The birds got to drink. So they all add it all together. The shipping rates supposedly raised up. No, they haven't. I'm a truck driver. It's the worst in shipping rates today that it's been in 20 years. Meanwhile, everybody's prophesizing, but not the truckers. One T-bone steak is $32. Wow. Wow. T-bone used to be $9.99 here. Now it's $18. Yep. I know. I love steak. The tomahawk steak was $19. Now it's 50. It's crazy. But that's also demand. So we have open borders. I'm not against open borders, people, but understand when you have a community, a rural community that holds, say, 2 million people. Now you dropped 800,000 people. I'm just throwing out numbers. That community can't hold that extra 800,000 in supplies because it's not accustomed to make that amount there. So now they got to ship more in. But in the meantime of shipping more in and getting accustomed to the new amount of people there, they're going to price gouge those prices because it's more demand, higher rate. Less demand, cheaper product. Just common sense. So, for instance, in New York, they dropped 5 million illegals up in Manhattan, right? Okay. What are they doing? They're putting them in skyscraping hotels, paying, $2,000 a night or something for one family. Now they're offering these immigrants who they said that we need them, bring them, let them into New York, let them into Manhattan, bring them here. They're offering them now $4,000 to leave. So that helps them with their month's rent, month's security, and a little bit of food and go. They don't want them now. But after they cried, "Oh, it's racist! It's you let them in, let them in." What are they doing? They're fighting in the hotels. They're destroying the hotels. They're outside looting, panhandling, selling. They buy a bottle of water at the dollar store. They'll buy a case of water for like say $5 for a case, right? Just say. I don't know the exact numbers, but say they buy it for $5. They're out there selling them for $3 a piece in a highway. Like I have a video in the city where they're actually in the highway stopping highway traffic to sell people water. It's crazy. Or flowers or whatever they can sell. It's something like you would see if you went to Mexico. You'd see like all the stands on the side of the road and all that. That's what's going on now. Let me get to some comments. Buddy, you're taking me. Um, my numbers aren't accurate, but you're getting my idea. You don't have to try to sit there and correct me. You understand what I'm trying to say. So say there was 3 million. Does it make a difference? There's still more than there was. Don't take me. It's hypothetically speaking, you know, like with the eggs. Were they $1.99? No, they were $1.89. You know what I mean? I'm just throwing out numbers, but you get the idea. Why did half of Manhattan leave? They literally did. Why did half Manhattan leave? Because it's a Democrat run shit state. Tax. Do you know you pay separate tax here called state tax in New York? I live in New York, born and raised here. But I got my license in Florida, so I avoid my New York state tax. Because I was making $1,000 a week, say they were taking $200 just for state tax, just to say I lived here in New York. Hypothetically speaking, again, it might have been 179.99. Who knows? I don't remember. If I made 5,000, I know they took 2,500. So that's with my income tax and everything. So it's not worth it just to say I live in New York. Born and raised here, and I hate it. And I'm still here. Am I a visitor? I guess so, because my license says Florida. But check it out. They're literally paying $4,000 of your tax money to each illegal immigrant that's in New York City for them to leave. One time, 4,000 go. Where are they going to go? Onto the island where I'm at now? Or are they going to go to Kansas City, Missouri? Or are they going to go to Arkansas? Are they going to go to Albuquerque, New Mexico? Where are they going? No matter where they're going, it's still in America. It's still going to cause the same problem, but in a different state or a town. That's the problem. Do we need more people in America? Absolutely. Kids today on YouTube, they want to be YouTube stars. They don't want to get a rake. They don't want to go clean nobody's yard. The kids today that are born in America, they don't want to go and do physical labor. They don't want to be a farmer or a farmer's helper. No. So of course we need more people here. That's why pay rates are going to crash. Jobs, when those kids decide they need a job, they're not going to be one. Why? Because they're going to give it to Joe Schmo from down the road somewhere from another country. It could be any country. $2 an hour versus paying him $15 an hour. And then it's all going to be under the table. Then they're going to go back and audit all these companies, how they're making these products, where's their payroll. It's a nightmare. So I'm not I'm not against having people come to America, but I am against the fact how they've mass flooded America, where America can't stand at the point to take care of all these people. And our welfare system, that should have ended many, many years ago. That welfare where I got to go to work to pay for somebody who's very capable of working but chooses not to because they want to get free money, free food, free rent. The, are you kidding me? So the elite, okay, the elites in America. Who's the 1%? Does anybody know? Don't tell me Bill Gates, Elon Musk. The 1% is the politicians. They're the only 1% that get away with everything. Okay? They get away with tax invasion. They get away with inside trading. They get away with murder. Oh, I can't say that. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't. I don't know. You figure it out. They get away with everything. They get away with lying on the oath. In Congress, they can lie repeatedly and nothing happens. They should be held accountable. You lie, you're under oath, you should go to prison. Right? No, not them. They can lie out their teeth. It's okay. It's just America is a hypocritical, full of retards in this country. That's my opinion. Not physical retards, just people who just have a brain capacity of only understanding what the Democrats or any politician says to them, and they actually believe it. And if you go through history, it's the same shit in a different phrase or a different way of speaking it in a different sentence, and it's the same shit. Nothing gets done. They just keep getting government shutdown. How many times do you hear we're going to have a government shutdown if you don't sign this bill? That means the American citizens' tax money stops. We don't have to pay tax for that shutdown? Or did we already pay for that many times over? It's just horrible. It's horrible how people act, man, and not realize and fall for the same lies over and over and over again. If any politician want to help the people, how about open of non-biased schools? Huh? Like, why do they have to separate schools? Think of that. Why is there a Catholic school? Why is there public school? Why can't it just be a state school? Everybody treated equal. There is no favoritism. How about scholarships are granted more for the ones that actually study? Why are scholarships going to kids that got to do sports? They don't even want to do the sport, but they're getting a scholarship. I don't get it. Why does the states keep asking for school funding when every taxpayer who owns a house is paying school tax? Why are they asking for more funding? People don't get it. People don't get that Pelosi is the main the leader of the school organization or the school teachers union. She's getting a kickback from that. Oh, I can't speak of that. No, that has to be hushed up too. Simple question. Are you better off today in today's society, in today's economics, in today's market, and all that crap? Are you better off today than you were 5 years ago? I'm saying 5 years ago, pre COVID. I don't know. Because I know I'm not. I know my neighbors aren't. I know we're spending way more than we ever did. Are you guys in debt? Are your credit card interest rates so high that it's like, oh, wait, they lowered? Isn't this ironic? Right before the election, they lowered interest rates a little bit. So they can say, we lowered rates. The banks, the governors, the mayors of each state has the capacity to go ahead and ask to them to lower the rates. But they don't. They keep it up. Defund the police. What does that do, people? But hurt your family if you ever in need of help. You ever call 911 in today's society, in today's days and age? Sorry, sir, we're 25 minutes away. Oh, we can't. We don't have enough on. Did you get that phone call yet? Did you get that response from the 911 operators? No, we'll be there in 33 minutes. We're on our way, but nobody comes. Defund the police. What does that do? That allows crime to skyrocket in that state, that town. Why? Why do they allow that? Simple. To diminish your property value. Who does this? The elites. Why? Because then them and their friends, like Oprah, will come over wanting to help undercut and under budget your property value and offer you cash. What's going to happen on the new election comes? Refund the police, get that city safe again, and then come out on media who backs them up and saying it's the second safest state in the world. Come live here. Now that just raised their prices, and they just became more hundreds of thousands in their pocket or millions. It depends on what property they buy. It's a game. It's been doing it over and over and over. The same cycle. Get it in your heads. It's the same shit. And no matter what, if I'm telling you this or if Joe Schmo down the road tells you this, it's the same shit. But you all vote for Kamala. Oh, she's a black woman. She's the first black woman ever to be president. Vote for her. Is that the right reason why to vote for her? I don't know. Just all I know is she's useless. She can't even hold a sentence. You know what it's like talking to Kamala Harris? This I'm gonna do one of I'm gonna talk like her. Okay, tell me if this doesn't wouldn't sound like her. I just did a video on it, and I'll use the same thing. Rain and a day. Okay, so she'll come out and be like, "Hello, my American citizens. How you doing? Hey, yeah, hey. So, I want to help. I want to help. With the rain. If if we don't have rain, we wouldn't have a rainy day. And without rainy days, we wouldn't have rain. So I'm going to help the globe. I'm going to help the environment. I'm going to create rain. Or the sky is blue. Without a blue sky, we wouldn't have a sky that's blue. She talks to you like you're retarded in kindergarten. That's how she speaks. I come from a middle class family, but today I'm rich. And I kiss ass to the Democrats. And I have the media backing me up, so I'm friends with them. And we'll host on ABC because I went to college with them. Like, it's a scam. I'm still asking y'all, are you all better off today than you were 5 years ago? Pre, post COVID. Are your credit cards more in debt? Did you take out a loan, a second loan? Did you refinance on your house to float the bills? Like, what's going on? Is your savings account diminishing? Bye bye, no more? Are you asking mommy for money because you can't do it yourselves? How about this for the kids, the Gen Z, the new people, right? Are you able to go get your own home today? Are you able to afford your car? Are you able to afford your credit cards? Are you able to afford living costs of everyday needs and products? Or are you getting handouts from mommy and daddy? Or you like Joe Biden hiding in your basement and just playing with YouTube? I don't get it. It takes the population in America to come together and say, you know what, we could protest for, you know, Floyd or whatever the hell his name was that got killed by a cop. They could burn buildings down, flip over police cars, decimate graves and statues and monuments. They could do all that for one life, but they won't do that for all life, any life. They could do all that, but won't come together to tell the government, we're done working for you. Use work for us. No, they can't do that. And YouTube won't allow that. That's why my channel is getting slower and slower with being expanded out to a higher audience. Because they know what I'm speaking is trying to get people to realize that you're getting fucked by the government and there's nothing you're going to do about it unless you unite. Period. Plain and simple. Makes no sense. My phone's going off. Sorry, people. I also have a contracting company. So one of my workers said, how do you want me to install the bathtub? The bathtub's not here. How do I answer that? I'm going to ask him, where is he? I'm in the bathroom. See, this is what I'm talking about, people. People don't have brains. I send somebody to go do a bathroom, right? And he tells me the bathtub's not there. Where is he? He's in the bathroom. Go downstairs, open the garage door, look inside garage. Tub is on the right side. In a box. Take a razor and cut the edge line carefully. Then carry it up into the bathroom and install. I can't make this up. Like, people, this is what's going on in today's society. They don't have brains. Like, why would you call me up at 8:27 in the morning? You were supposed to be there at 8 a.m. and tell me the tub's not there without even looking around. Unbelievable. But that's the way it is. That's today's society. They can't think on their own. They have to be told. You just have to be told what to do. Does that make any sense? Or ask the homeowner, hey, you know where the new tub is? All right, let me go and look around before I ask the boss and look like I'm dumb. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, so I do renovation. I have a trucking company. I drive trucks across America. I do irrigation systems, sprinklers. I do landscape designs, 6 foot waterfalls. Like, I do it all. Dormers, extensions, kitchens, baths, bedrooms, framing, custom decks. I do it all. I learned very little when I was very little, not to rely on the government. Because when my mommy was on welfare, I used to get a block of cheese, and it said USDA on it. It was a horrible block of cheese. I remember living that way, and that's not a way to live, people. Yes, I appreciate the people who helped support my mom and us when we were children. Thank you very much, but don't live on the welfare system for eternity. Get off it as fast as possible. Get a job, a career, a better life. Provide for your family. Do what's right. Not sit there and be like, I'm getting free food. I'm getting free rent. I'm gonna go and buy this necklace. Oh, look at me with my bling bling, people. And those are the people that have plastic furniture, but they'll have a BMW out in the driveway. But it's amazing. But I don't know. I'm still asking: are you better off today than you were 5 years ago, post COVID? I gotta go to work, Johnny. Good. Hello, hello, hello. But that's the way it's gonna go, everybody. Thank you for joining. We'll come back on later. Enjoy your day. Be safe out there.